Another thing on the coaching menu that's very important is small-sided games. Very much a trendy thing to do at the moment, very much an asset if used properly. Again, it allows players to explore and develop their skills. They help in recognising cues and triggers to aid decision making. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a small-sided rugby game. It could be a small-sided game of any description which allows a type of invasion where hand-eye coordination, vision, communication are important. It allows for more involvement, less players, more touches. You can use more space or less space, but whatever it does, it increases decision making. It also develops game understanding. Because there are less people involved, players have to look to decide what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And if you're a good coach, which I'm sure everybody in Germany is, you can explain why they're doing it. It gives children and adults a freedom to play. They're not stuck to being in one position. That leads to enjoyment, usually because there are less people on the field. It's a faster game, and it also gives more chances to score. So what are the pros of small-sided games? Well, more involvement is the big thing. It develops game sense because you're involved in the game, you can't hide, you have to be part of it. And because there's a little bit more space, there's less bunching, and you get to understand depth, vision, and decision making. What are the things against it? Well, it can promote small field vision. Playing in a limited space or in a different sized grid can often have a detrimental effect. Not always, but we have to be careful that we don't overplay that. The constraints that we use, limited space, less numbers, sometimes don't get progressed. So if we're playing 3-a-side, we need to move it up to 5-a-side and then to 7-a-side and so on. And sometimes, because there are less people involved, it can emphasise conditioning over skill, where the more running you do makes you more successful, which isn't what we're trying to promote.